So I posted my first and second disappointments in a lot of creators, officials, the President Biden. My third disappointment is in the general public. That's not the first time. Not my followers. My followers are pretty cool. But I get a lot of comments, which I haven't tagged here at all, but I get a lot of comments of, we've seen this all before. If you mean by that COVID, no, you haven't. You haven't been paying attention. First of all, let's look at what makes an outbreak. A novel virus with no natural immunity, a virus that can spread from human to human, and most likely a virus that can spread pre-symptomatically or asymptomatically, so they can go under the radar, and one that's quite transmissible. The thing is to determine all those, especially with a novel virus, takes time and data. When a novel virus arises, we don't know if it's going human to human at first. Once we know that, we don't know if it's spreading symptomatically or asymptomatically or pre-symptomatically. We don't know what its transmission rate is, and we don't know what its death rate is. So that takes some time. The thing is outbreaks happen all the time with novel viruses. Listen, let me repeat that because people don't seem to get it. Outbreaks happen all the time. Zootonic outbreaks happen all the time. And we research them and we try to figure out if they could be a possible localized outbreak or even a pandemic. Over the last 20 years, many of my friends and family have come to me and said, is this latest outbreak something I need to worry about? Whether it's H1N1 or SARS or MERS or Ebola. And most of the time I've either said, not worry at all, like Ebola, or we need to keep watching, like H1N1. And the scientists monitor it, they figured it out, and none of them have been a pandemic or a serious one. But COVID was different. You didn't see this before. It took us some time to figure it out, like I just said, but it wasn't that much time. In January of 2020 was the first post I ever made about SARS-CoV-2. Mid-January 2020. The first cases in China were in December, maybe a little bit earlier. And I posted that this is a virus for the first time in my professional career, which spanned 30 years, that I thought was going to become a pandemic. And a lot of scientists did. A lot of scientists. We were screaming it from the rooftops. But I know most of you weren't listening or dismissive, including right to the top. I know that because a biologist friend of mine who studies ecology says, oh, we need to worry about climate change, not these outbreaks. But I reminded him that I listened to his data, he needs to listen to mine. We really didn't start doing something about it till it was too late. Monkeypox is not COVID. You didn't see this before.